there lived a young boy named Yuan Longping in a small paping town of Hunan, China in 1930. The boy belonged to a poor farmer family. In those days, poverty was at its peak. Food was scarce and famines were common in China. Millions would die of famines and starvation in every corner of the world. Yuan's family was no different. They were living from hand to mouth too and had barely to eat. He grew up watching his family toil endlessly in the rice paddies, struggling to make ends meet. From a young age, he dreamed of finding a way to make a difference in the lives of farmers like his parents. In 1959, China experienced the Great Chinese Famine, and historians write that there was nothing in the field because hungry people took away all the edible things they can find. They eat grass, seeds, fern roots, or even white clay at the very extreme. Yuan, as a young boy, was greatly devastated by it and promised to change the world. He was determined and continued his study, even though he had barely money for clothes and books. He struggled through college and finally got admission in Southwest Agricultural University. Yuan started a research on hybrid rice. As Yuan Longping continued his experiments with hybrid rice, he faced one setback after another. He poured countless hours and resources into his research, but it seemed like every time he made progress, he encountered another obstacle. Just when he was on the brink of giving up, he discovered a surprising breakthrough. One day, he stumbled upon a rice plant that had naturally crossed with another variety, resulting in a hybrid with traits that were unlike anything he had seen before. As he continued to cultivate this new strain, he discovered that it was far more resilient than any rice variety he had tested before. It could withstand harsh environmental conditions, resist disease, and produce yields that far exceeded those of traditional rice variety. But Yuan's journey was far from over. As he shared his findings with others in the scientific community, he faced resistance and skepticism. Many believed that his new hybrid rice was too different from traditional varieties and would never be accepted by farmers or consumers. Despite these challenges, Yuan persisted, tirelessly working to refine his new hybrid strain and prove its worth. And eventually, after years of hard work, he succeeded in convincing others of the value of his discovery. The discovery of hybrid rice led to 30% increased yield in rice farming. With time, the yield even increased more, and famines were a story of the past. This is how one man changed the world, saved millions from starvation. Today, Yuan Longping is remembered as the father of hybrid rice.